Can you launch Remote Desktop via URL? Is it possible to have a URL that launches a remote desktop session? I realize it may be considered a security vulnerability for some, but the convenience would really save me a lot of time. I would like to have a hyperlink like remotedesktop://example.org, where clicking on it launches msdsc.x, with the target computer filled in this case with example.org. How best to set this up?
You could use a custom URL protocol handler, but this would mean the URLs only worked on computers where you had set this up. I think you'd also need a program to handle taking the URL as remotedesktop://example.org and converting to /v:/example.org, although a batch file could probably do this. See this URL v=versus.85. Asks for more information.
Original post 2016. For Windows 8.1, Windows Server 2012 or 2 there is now the Remote Desktop Client URI scheme support. Example, RDP ://full%20 address equals S MIP 3389 an amp, audio mode equals I 2 an amp, disable %20 themes equals I 1. See here for the details, including the full list of query string parameters. Edit. Updated info April 2023. Microsoft have released a remote desktop client that is available from Microsoft Store. This URL which allows you to configure hosts you want to connect inside the client, to which you can create shortcuts to in the Start menu in Win 11, which will allow you to launch via a click. However, as per this URL there doesn't appear to be a command line you can use. The Start menu shortcuts are stored in a binary format inside %local_packages/microsoft.windows.start menu experience host _cw5n1h2 tsui/localstate. However, this version in the Microsoft Store isn't activately updated anymore, as it's superseded by Azure Virtual Desktop Clients. See this URL for detail on that if you are using Azure.
There is currently no official way. Well, Microsoft says they have two URI schemes for this in Server 2012 R2, msroad:// and rdp://. But as of now, the 16th of October 2020, these do not work on my Win 10 machine. Exact version, ver.x. Outputs, Microsoft Windows, version 10.0.19041.572. So if I run inside cmd.x either of these, or then nothing good happens. I just get the generic pick an app dialog. C:\/Windows\system32\/openvith.x. And I double checked with IL protocol view, this URL, and, no. Neither scheme is registered with a handler on my system. Also these schemes are not in the official YANA URI scheme list, this URL. So the answer seems to be, nope. There is no URI scheme for RDP that you can expect to just work on a modern PC. You can manually make it work, by just manually adding a scheme and a handler. See other answers, but that's not the same. Sources, Microsoft talking about their URI schemes here. This URL v=ws.11.
I originally said no, but if you have XP, there is something called the Remote Desktop Web Connection. I initially forgot there was a version for XP. This URL. This URL.
If you want to discover please